Hi, thank you for clicking the video. This is Keenan from Holiday with the Hartmans coming at you from the future because Holly and Keenan were a little too excited when we were starting off the day and kind of forgot to do an intro. So we're gonna hop right in. We'll be enjoying some breakfast on board the Prima, and let's just say this day really doesn't go as planned at all for us. There's some crazy things that happen on board between some refugees, some proposals and engagements, the sexy leg competition, and then some more items. It was really kind of an interesting experience for our first 48 hours on board the Prima. Just because of how the day went, we're kind of including Costa into it, just to kind of wrap up the full story of what all happened, which you can see us talking about at the end of the video. I do really hope you enjoy the video. If you like what you see, please, of course, subscribe. Please like the video and share if you want. And we really appreciate everyone that watches the video, as always. So, and please enjoy.
So Chris, first impression so far. You liking the ship?
I like the ship, but we're on a low.
This is really nice. I was afraid it was going to be cold out here.
So,
Good morning.
good morning. I do not know how well this is going to work out because you got the little windscreen thing going on. We are on the deck of the Prima. Breakfast was a little bit of a disappointment.
Yeah.
There was like an issue with the tablet that they put the order in with.
It never printed the order for the kitchen. We sat there for like 40 minutes.
That was a disappointment.
Yeah.
But the food was good once we eventually got it.
Yep.
And once they realized the issue was there,
The
took
gentleman in charge, he brought us over a basket of croissants. He literally went and hunted down our food to find it for us, which was really nice.
So they handled it properly once they realized it. But there's been a lot of waiting on this ship, which is a little unfortunate. So it's only day 2.
No, yeah. I'm super excited. It was very cloudy when we woke up this morning, but oopsie, look the wind. It's starting to clear up, and it's really nice out on the deck. So pretty excited.
So yeah, we are gonna hang out. They're doing these sustainable at sea cocktails.
Yes.
So we're gonna see a cocktail demonstration in like 30 minutes, and just kind of see where the day takes us. Thanks.
Thank you.
Next session that we are going to have fun. I'm going to give you a layout of some things that we do when it comes to cocktails. Because for us, our drinks, we take them personally. We have a connection with whatever drinks we put on the bars and whatever you guys are enjoying right now. So give a hand for Rachel. So Rachel, have you ever bartended in your life? No. Woo! I like this. All right, good. 2 ounces to go. And 1. Good. Grab some ice. Nice. You better show me some moves. Okay, are you ready? So you need to cover your drink. You put it like this. It's not yet locked. You need to secure it. Nice. Oh yeah. Turn. Are you ready for the shake?
Yeah.
Everybody ready? All right, let's see. In 1, 2, 3, show me. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Come on, shake your drink, let's go. All right. Okay, turn it like this. And then you just bang on the side. Oh, very easy. Drink for the day today. On me. You made it yourself. Thank you so much.
Oh, very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the poolside ball makes the sexy legs competition. Now, please host it's your cruise director, Alvin. Are you all excited for Mr. Sexy Legs? Each and every after performance, we're gonna score them. We're gonna put your fingers up in the air. You can go, we can give them 1 up to 5, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Peru, please welcome John. Look at that move, look at that move. Welcome our contestant, number 1. Hey. What's your score for Dan? You're gonna, somebody's supporting you right here. I'm gonna find out later on. Oh, she's your wife. Oh, we got 2. Eddie. It's like a production right now. One, 2, 4, 4, 3, 4, 4. This is something to be careful, so careful. No, both hands, hold both hands. Yeah, I now pronounce you. Yeah. Mr. Sexy-Legs 2024 is contestant number 6. Your first rider-up, Mr. John.
Good evening.
Good evening. It is the end of our first full day on board the ship.
Yes.
It was a sea day. It was an interesting day.
Yeah. There was a lot of unexpecteds today.
So we start off the day. I woke up at like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
It was kind of a rough sea, so it kind of woke me up. I went and actually watched the sunrise on the observation deck. They had some nice baked goods and other stuff there, which is lovely. Had some coffee.
I slept in.
And then after that, we went to breakfast at Hudson's. It was unfortunate.
Yeah. Breakfast itself, the service, as we talked about earlier, you know, they took a while to get to us, but then there was the second unfortunate event of my breakfast did not sit well with me. So I spent pretty much the entire day in our cabin being sick. So
yeah, very unfortunate there. Took like 40 minutes to get food, and then Holly being sick, not good either. We went to the local for lunch. It wasn't bad or anything. And then just kind of hung out and enjoyed the ship as much as we could. Hot tubs were pretty packed. We'll do a wrap-up video, I think, at the end of the cruise. I'm feeling very opinionated about some of the issues on the ship.
Yeah.
Space-wise, access to different things. Compared to being on the Norwegian Epic, even though this is a newer ship, I kind of miss the Epic.
Yeah.
So,
Same.
Either way, it's a beautiful ship.
Very beautiful.
And I don't feel like anything is intentional.
No.
It's nothing against any of the staff. When they're aware of an issue, they try to take care of it. But they pop up and it's a little bit of a headache.
Yep.
So,
we got to see something, sorry, to switch it quickly.
Yeah.
We got to see something once in a lifetime today.
Yeah. I was talking to one of the staff members. He says he's done 500 cruises, and this is the first time that's happened.
So we, one of the crew spotted this like boat that was signaling for help. So of course the ship turned around to go what looked like a sailboat with a bunch of people on it in distress.
Yep, it looked like some refugees or someone just trying to escape, and it was a makeshift sailboat.
Yeah.
And we saved 13 people, so they're on board right now, and they are going to be hopefully dropped off in Costa tomorrow, and hopefully they're all safe and sound.
Yeah.
I can only imagine what it was like being stuck on a small boat like that in the middle of this water.
Yeah, that
Terrifying.
sounds, absolutely terrifying. I thought it was really nice when they dropped the lifeboat to go out and get everybody. They got them on the lifeboat and brought the lifeboat back, and then as the lifeboat started coming back, the entire boat started cheering. The entire cruise, I should say, started cheering for all of them that were about to come aboard. So
because, if you don't know, maritime law is if you're ever out at sea and there's anyone in distress, you stop and you go and help them out, because there's potentially no one else out there to help them out. I heard some people that kind of annoyed me. They're like, why don't they just call the Coast Guard or something and let them go and save them? But you can't. If we just kept on sailing, maybe they would float away and no one else could help them out. It's the duty of the cruise ship to go and help them out, and it's kind of cool that we were fortunate enough to be part of this situation, and they're all on board safe and sound now. And
we won't see any clips or videos of any of this, as the captain came on and asked everybody to obviously not take pictures, not take any videos. So this is just us talking about it. There won't be any actual video in this. So.
Yep. So Holly's still feeling a little rough. She's feeling better.
Much better.
But in an effort to make sure she's ready for the rest of the cruise, and given how the last 7-day cruise to this same exact location went, we want to make sure she's 100%. She's not joining us for dinner, but we are doing kind of a celebratory dinner at Los Lobos tonight for her brother
and his new fiance.
We're very happy for them. With their permission, we may include some photos or whatever, but that's up to them. But we are going to go eat there. Well, I am. Sorry, Holly.
I'm gonna stay in the room and probably enjoy my Kindle and just feel a little bit better.
And it's 70s night, and that's my only pet peeve about some of these cruise events. They don't start till 11 o'clock at night, okay?
I'm an old man.
I'm an old person. And this video is getting too long. But tonight, Los Lobos, and then 70s disco night.
I'm bringing out the sweatpants and the sweatshirt.
The ones that you're already wearing right now.
That I may have stolen from somebody's luggage?
Something like that. They're mine, but hers, something married life. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll try and include a lot. There was the sexiest legs.
Mr. Sexy Legs or
Mr.
something?
Sexy Legs.
Yeah.
That was a trip. You probably already watched that footage earlier. It was a load of fun. People were ridiculous. There was a lot of kids right there, and it got a little raunchy, but they had fun with it. We got to meet the cruise director, Alvin, earlier. Yep. Very nice person. So it was always good to see that. Yeah, that's all for now. Thanks for watching the video. We hope you have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Keenan coming at you again from the future. So right now we are at the beginning of the day with Costa Maya, and Holly really is not feeling well. She was not able to keep anything down from dinner the night before and was feeling so nauseous that she did not feel like she could even get out of bed to get breakfast. Our assumption is that she got some sort of food poisoning on our travel day. We're not really sure where it was. We don't think it was at Katie's Seafood because everyone else ate the exact same food and no one else got sick. So we think it honestly may have been the burger she got at the airport at Dallas Love. I'm not trying to make any accusations. This is just the only thing that really makes sense to us in our mind. I wasn't sick. Chris or Tiffany were also not sick. So we kind of made an executive decision. I was going to stay on board with Holly and try and take care of her. And then Chris and Tiff were going to go on to the beach and go to Maya Chan. I'm going to share some photos and a little bit of video that they took while they were there. They had an amazing time. But for us, Holly unfortunately ended up having some increased heart rate. She just really was not feeling well. And I, being a concerned husband, was honestly very scared. So we ended up going and heading to the medical bay. The lack of food, the dehydration, and everything else combined ended up leading to Holly passing out as we were waiting to get admitted into the medical bay, and scared the crap out of me. Honestly, her eyes rolled back in her head, and she just became unresponsive. The medical staff on the Prima were phenomenal, very quick acting. They helped raise her legs up to get blood flowing in the right direction. They got some IV fluids into her, and then they did what they could just to make sure that she was comfortable and starting to improve. We were able to get her some really heavy duty nausea medicine, and I believe they gave her some antibiotics as well, just to try and take care of whatever may be in her system. After going through 2 full bags of fluid on IV, she started feeling better and started trying to put some food on her stomach. It was not a great experience overall. We'll dive into another follow-up video with me after our farewell, and I'm going to kind of dive into the cost of what all kind of accumulated in this, and I took some pictures of what their expenses are, so I'm going to throw those up for you to look at on the screen as I continue to talk. But it was pretty expensive overall. Not a great experience, but also we're very happy for our health insurance that we have in the States. Not everyone is as fortunate to have that benefit, and then on top of that we also had our travel insurance to fall back on as well. So use this as a little courtesy reminder that you should always have travel insurance when you're doing this sort of things. Your personal insurance will not always cover you when you're traveling abroad. They may cover some of it, but not all of it, and the nice parts of this travel insurance will also kind of provide a stopgap between whatever else may happen. Unfortunately, I was just on the Emos Not Dead cruise, and my buddy Chris got very sick with some sort of allergic reaction, and his insurance is only covering about 10% of the total fees that were accumulated in his short stint in the medical bay. And be careful, make sure that the travel insurance you have actually covers what you need it to cover. And if you're ever changing out someone on a reservation, we most recently figured out that the travel insurance does not change from person to person. You need to book the travel insurance brand new for that new person added on, which I wish had been a little bit more obviously stated on our most recent cruise, because unfortunately, again, my buddy Chris, not Chris in this video, different Chris. Either way, we're gonna show you around Costa Maya's little cruise port area. It had been raining that day, so not a lot of folks around. Almost everything was shut down while we were there too, which was a little disappointment. And then we also are gonna include some photos, like I stated, from the experience for Chris and Tiff at Maya Chan. They said they had a phenomenal time, and I'm very jealous. If we decide to do this trip itinerary again, we will potentially give it a shot. But I've talked long enough. We're gonna get back into it, and I will see you in a little bit to kind of discuss the costs and everything else and how it ended up going for us. All right, thank you. Have a good day and enjoy the rest of the video. I just wanted to give a little bit of information about Maya Chan. It is an all-inclusive private beach resort area that includes all you can eat. It does include an all-day open bar. It has showers, free Wi-Fi, lockers, and more, as well as like glass-bottom kayaks you can use, or if you need some life jackets. You can also do some basic snorkeling and other things around the area as well. It's really nice, beautiful thing to do. It costs about $79 per person for 18 years and older. They do have lower cost for younger children. I will include a link below if you want to check it out for your own future vacation. This is no way sponsored. I just had heard about it and thought it would be a really cool experience. When you get off of the ship, they do offer a shuttle service of sort to take you from the pier all the way to the port area in case you do not want to try and walk it. When you get into the port area, they have some basic maps and places to grab drinks. And throughout the entire port area, there's plenty of pools and restaurants and places to buy souvenirs. So this is definitely an area that if you don't want to leave the port, you really don't have to.
Good evening.
It has been a day.
Yeah.
A day and a half.
Putting it mildly.
So, last we kind of really talked about Holly really wasn't feeling well.
Yeah.
I don't know if it really showed up much in the video or not, but she was miserable, spent most of yesterday kind of sleeping and just stomach stuff. So then overnight really kind of got worse. So this morning we woke up and we ended up heading over to Medical Bay.
Yep.
While we were over there, things kind of got worse, and I'm thankful we headed there when we did. She ended up passing out. I had to get hooked up to an IV. It was a thing, something that we've never had to do before.
Yep.
I think this itinerary is cursed.
We're not doing this itinerary ever again.
Exactly. Last time on this itinerary, Holly got COVID.
This was the makeup trip.
This is the makeup for it, and then she gets into the infirmary. She was in the ICU. That was the room. I'm not sure if you saw the door, but it said ICU. So that was fun. Not really, but
yeah.
She's feeling better. She was extremely dehydrated from having food poisoning, and that's just kind of what we dealt with. But
medical staff were super nice. We're really great.
Yep. If anyone really cares to, we can try and dive into how much it cost to do all of this. We do have travel insurance and we do have health insurance. They told us both will help cover everything, but it does initially come out of pocket and then I would get reimbursed later. So that's fun. We did end up getting out at the port, but we had canceled our plans for the day. We're fans of other YouTube channels, and some of them had mentioned going to Maya-chan, which we may include some footage because her brother and his new fiance did go to Maya-chan. It did rain during the day, but they said everything there was amazing other than the fact it rained.
Yep.
And you can't control the rain, so I can't hold that against Maya-chan.
Yep.
We walked around the port around 5 o'clock because Holly was feeling a little bit better after getting hydrated. It was closed. Everything. We got in. It's a Sunday. We were delayed because of picking up the refugees. And then we got... the boat got to port around 2 p.m. Didn't leave till 8:30. But when we got off at 5... all the bars were closed. The only thing that was open were shops and stores trying to sell you something. A couple of the spas. None of the experiences were open.
Could
really
be
in the port area.
The time of day, could be the fact that it was Sunday. Not really sure, but maybe keep that in mind if you are coming to visit.
And this is our very first time, so who knows if we tried to gamble on this itinerary again. We'll see.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, I'm afraid it was going to happen next to you. I've been fine every time. So then we got back to the ship, got a quick bite at Surfside Cafe, and we went to Syd Normans for a bit.
That was really cool. That was good.
A lot of high energy. I probably showed video and all. I probably didn't have a lot of audio because I don't want to have a copyright strike. I am trying to grow the channel. It was a pretty cool day at Costa Maya. I am sad we missed what we missed, but our goal is to make sure Holly's good to go for Harvest K tomorrow. We can enjoy the rest of our trip. So, as always, thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed what you saw. And if you like it, please like and subscribe. It helps us and it doesn't cost you anything. And we would really like to continue the growth of the channel. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, this is my final coming at you from the future video. I just wanted to cover a few things to make sure that you are aware of what all happened with this. So we ended up having to pay out of pocket. It was a little over $3,400 for us being in the medical bay for about 4 hours on the morning in Costa Maya. The expenses had to be paid all up front, and that meant that it went on our credit cards because we didn't have $3,000+ in cash just on board the ship with us. From there, they also gave us a huge list of every line item that was charged for. She was given technically a private room. She was given multiple IVs. It was a lot. From there, we also were able to open up an initial claim with our travel insurance company that we had. We booked it through Norwegian. So this isn't some ad for some third-party travel agency for insurance, but we are honestly looking at doing that as we continue to do more and more of these cruises on a regular basis, because it can be very expensive, $150, $200 per cruise potentially, and it would honestly be much cheaper just to buy an annual plan with a third-party travel company, third-party travel insurance company. We got off land, we submitted everything to our personal health insurance first because the travel insurance would not cover anything until we had gone through our health insurance. Once the health insurance had gotten the paperwork, it turned into a 1 to 3 month back and forth exchange because of discrepancies between the coding and item numbers that the ship uses versus what the local health insurance in the States used. Obviously, this doesn't apply to any of our viewers that are outside of the United States, but this is just kind of what we were dealing with there. That eventually was wrapped up, and they reimbursed us everything but about $250, I want to say. They treated this as an out-of-network emergency room visit, which was amazing. I couldn't be upset with how they treated this. It could have been a lot worse. And from there, we were able to take the final amount and submit it to the travel insurance for final reimbursement. So again, use this as a cautionary tale. Make sure you have the travel insurance as well. And if you had travel insurance under someone else's name and you change the person in your room, you need to make sure you buy new travel insurance for the new person in your cabin. This video is a little more somber than I wanted it to be because of the medical issue, but I do promise the rest of the cruise, we actually got to enjoy all of our different cruise excursions and activities, and it was more of a celebration and much more enjoyment of the actual ship itself. So as always, thank you so much for watching the video. If you like what you saw, please like the video, please subscribe. And you know, if you've had your own medical experience or issue on board a ship, we would love to hear about it below. I know back when Holly got COVID on our last Royal trip, we had a few of you mention that you'd actually gotten airlifted off of a ship before, which that's just a crazy experience. But I know some of those travel insurances will cover up to $50,000 of travel expenses of getting you off the boat, which is pretty substantial. Either way, thank you for watching the video. We will see you in the next one, and we hope you enjoyed everything.